All right, man. YouTube. Welcome back to another episode of K Palace. I'm your host, K Dub. Obviously, right now we're watching some KD highlights. Obviously, there's been some trade rumors going around with KD leaving the Phoenix Suns right now. There have been reports that he might get traded before the NBA draft. So, um, it's as far as where KD goes, I'm not sure. Um, I said the Mavericks, but obviously they got Cooper Flag for the number one pick. They're going to draft Cooper Flag. um, I said the Mavericks before the Cooper Flag draft lottery thing happened. I said KD should go to Dallas and play with KD and AD, or he should go to the Spurs and play with D Fox and Wemby. I had also said maybe KD goes to. I mean, I I like the Timberwolves. Um, I think if KD was to go to like Minnesota, I think Minnesota would be a I think Minnesota would be actually a great option. Now I know Julius Randle is a free agent. I think McDaniels, not McDaniels, but I think Alexander Walker is a free agent. And to get KD, you might have to give up JD McDaniels unless they do, unless they do like, oh my God, unless they do like a sign and trade with Julius Randle. I mean that's an option too, but for KD getting traded again, on my thoughts, bro, I just want to see KD get a ring. I want KD to be in a great situation. I thought Phoenix was a very it didn't fit. I don't think it didn't fit. And then instead of going out and get a point guard, you go out and get another alpha shooting guard, Bradley Beal. I thought they should have kept Chris Paul and DeAndre Ayton and ran it back for one more year and see what happens. I feel like the owner. I feel like the owner kind of came in, kind of started making some very risky moves and like you don't make the playoffs, like what's like you got KD, D Book, and Bradley Beal, and you don't make the playoffs, like something don't click, and then you see the little um miscommunication with KD and Bud on the sideline. It's like I don't know what's going on in Phoenix right now, but um, luckily I clicked on the right video because they actually won this game. But I don't know what's going on in Phoenix right now. I don't know what's going on in Phoenix right now. I want to see KD in Minnesota because they're winning. They've been to the conference finals twice, and I don't know. To be honest, I think Gobert might have to. I think you need to keep Gobert for because you're gonna need like some rim protection. So like you got to keep Gobert. I think you keep Gobert for some rim protection. In my opinion. Oh, you know, hold on. Yo, yo. My fault, y'all. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had a phone call. But look, though. Hey, things I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Um, Dang, what was I talking about? Okay. Uh, KD, yeah. So as far as KD, I think he goes to Minnesota. But it's so many contract situations over there on that team because you got Nas Reed. I think he's up. I think he's a free agent this year. I don't know. I think he has to sign a contract. I think you do like a sign and trade with Julius Randle. I think you got to keep Nas Reed. For some reason, Julius Randle didn't play in the fourth quarters in the playoffs, and that's a problem. versus somebody like KD who you can play in the fourth quarter. You have to play KD in the fourth quarter. It's KD, what? But cause like 'cause him and because KD and Ant already got a great relationship from the Olympics, and with Ant saying many times that KD is his favorite player of all time. I mean, like you get them two on the same team for a season to compete for a title. I think that's going to be a great thing. Now, I do think you have to upgrade that point guard position. I think you gotta. I think you gotta let Mike Conley walk. Mike Conley, you gotta let him walk. In my opinion, I think you gotta let Mike Conley walk. Um, yeah, like you gotta let Mike Conley walk. In my opinion, he's getting older. He didn't really do a lot in the playoffs. I think he averaged like somewhere around like 5 points in the playoff. He didn't in the conference finals. Mike Conley didn't do anything. Like he was a liability out there. Um, I mean, then Dante DiVincenzo, I think you got to keep him. For somebody to come off the bench, but I don't know, like the money situation. I don't know what the Sun, I don't know what the Timberwolves can do. Um, I don't know what they can do, but I don't know why I got these highlights, so I'm just playing them. Um, but for the Timberwolves, I think that's probably a between the Mavericks, Spurs, and Timberwolves. I didn't think the Timberwolves is probably a better option. I say this because with the Mavericks being Cooper Flag, they might not get KD no more. Um, I've seen Houston, but I don't. I think Houston is young, and I don't think KD is going to win in Houston, in my opinion, because you're going to have to trade probably either Jabari Smith or um, Dylan Brooks. You're going to have to trade like one of your great guys to go get KD, and do you want to do that? You know what I mean? Or will the Rockets trade Sengun? Who knows? Um, I don't know, but I do want to. But depending on where KD ends up, I don't know. Um, we just gonna have to just yeah, we gonna have to find out. But I wouldn't because I'm not gonna lie. I root for the Timberwolves. I like Ant. You know what I'm saying? I like Ant. Ant is one of my favorite players. He's in my top five. I wish Ant and them got the dub. I feel like Ant should be in the finals right now. But uh, with me rooting for the Timberwolves, like when nobody else that I like is playing, with KD going over there, I think that's going to be I will for sure be a Timberwolves fan if that happens. I think you. I've also seen the Knicks situation with Karl Anthony Towns. I've seen that KD. I've seen like a KD and Karl Anthony Towns trade might happen. With KD going to the Knicks and Cat going to the Suns. KD going to the Knicks. I mean, like you see what's happening over there right now. Like with the coach getting fired and all these storylines coming out of New York. I don't know if that's going to be a very healthy situation for KD. And then with Tatum being out with the Achilles next year, I mean, if KD does go to the Knicks, I mean they will definitely be they'll definitely go to the finals. If you pair KD with Brunson. But I just think the contract situation is going to be kind of crazy because you're going to have to trade Karl Anthony Towns. You might have to give up Josh Hart just to clear some cap space, maybe. I don't know, but that's a situation. I'm gonna leave that up to like the front office, but Karl Anthony Towns for a KD trade. I mean, at least the Suns gonna get like a big man in return with Cat. He's not a rim protector, but at least you do get a big in return. Um, but KD to the Knicks, I mean, I don't know. I've also seen um, a KD for Giannis. A KD go to the Bucks. I mean, I don't know if Giannis wants to go to Phoenix, but obviously the Bucks are trying to trade Giannis as well. But right now we're going to just stick to the Phoenix Suns. Um, KD going to the Knicks. I mean, okay, that's that's cool. But you got the Pacers. You know what I mean? Like they're in the finals right now. So I mean, we gotta see. But wherever KD ends up, it has to be a perfect situation for him to compete for a title and to possibly win a championship. And if he wants to win a championship, I think he goes to Minnesota. Out of all the options, I feel like the Spurs are too young right now, and then the Mavericks got too many injuries. Yeah, you got Clay, Kyrie, AD. Might gotta trade Clay to get KD. And I don't know if the Mavericks are going to want to trade that number one pick to get KD, who's everybody keeps saying that he's aging, but he's averaging 27. Like I don't get it. I don't. Yeah, he's getting older, but he's still averaging 27 a night, 28 a night. Like, come on, man. But we'll see where my guy, because like wherever KD goes, I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? And I want him to get out of Phoenix for like 2 years now. So we'll see. But obviously, we have some. There have been some reports that came out that Devin Booker has an opportunity to sign a 2-year, $150 million contract extension with the Phoenix Suns. Uh, well, well, the Suns are supposed to, or the Suns are going to, they might offer him that extension. But I mean, Devin Booker is their only option because KD is on his way out, and we don't know what's going on with Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? Like Bradley Beal can't stay healthy, inconsistent. And the reason why Bradley Beal is inconsistent is because he's playing alongside another alpha shooting guard in Devin Booker who needs the ball as well. And I thought Bradley Beal should went to Miami. Um, I see why Jimmy didn't go to the Suns. Now, if Jimmy did go to the Suns for Bradley Beal, I think the Suns would be in the playoffs, in my opinion. I thought Jimmy was a better fit than Bradley Beal on the Suns, but obviously, um, I think Jimmy looks. I think he fits with the Golden State Warriors for what they got going on for the future. Obviously, Curry got hurt, so that ended their run. But if Curry don't get hurt, they might beat the Timberwolves. I'm not gonna lie, and they probably will beat OKC. But I don't know. I don't know. But but for the Suns, I think you extend Devin Booker and you keep building around Devin Booker. But it's going to be a time where Devin Booker is going to want out because you just fired Coach Bud and then you give the position to the Cavs assistant coach. It's like all these different coaches. It's like it's getting very. It's a lot of inconsistencies going on within the organization. And I don't know if that's healthy for your franchise player with Devin Booker. Like you see what's happening with KD. Like KD said on the Draymond podcast, I didn't go to the Warriors because I didn't want to have to leave in the middle of the season because he'd done that before and he knows how hard that was. So he would wait till the off season. So depending on what happens, I don't know. I mean, shit, man, KD might go back to the he might go back to the Golden State Warriors, but who knows? But it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in Phoenix right now, man. But hopefully, y'all enjoyed the video, man. I was just playing some highlights in the background to kind of like um, make the vid interesting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed the video, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if you new, man. Tonight we got the playoffs. OKC and the Pacers game two. The Pacers are looking to go up 2-0 after that big comeback that they had on Thursday. Obviously, OKC is looking for revenge, and they're looking to tie the series up 1-1, heading back to Indiana. Um, I want to say, before I get off, I was very disappointed in how the Aces played against the Golden State Valkyries, bro. Y'all lost by 27 points to the Valkyries. I don't like where the Aces is headed, bro. I'm gonna drop a video about that too. I don't like where the Aces are headed, bro. Um, Like you got four future Hall of Famers on one team. You got a GOAT on your team, and you losing by 30 to the Valkyries, like a new expansion team. Nah, but shout out to the Golden State Valkyries though. Like they're actually playing. they're actually not that bad. I just don't know who's. I just don't know. I only know Kate Martin. Other than that, I don't know who's on that team. Like I don't know who's the best player, and even Kate Martin is not even getting no buckets on that team. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the Aces, but shout out to the Golden State Valkyries though. Um, but hopefully y'all enjoy the video. Caitlin Clark is supposed to make her return, I think, on Tuesday from her quad injury. But anyway, um, let's see where the Suns. Let's see what the Suns do with KD. Let's see what the Bucks do with Giannis. Let's see what the Knicks do with Karl Anthony Towns. So it's a lot going on in the NBA as far as like teams that are not in the finals right now. But wherever KD goes, I'll go. If KD goes to Detroit, I'll go to Detroit. I actually like Cade Cunningham. I think he's gonna. I think Cade's gonna win MVP next year. Um, in my opinion, I think Cade. I know it's gonna be kind of hard trying to win MVP over Jokic and Giannis and Shea. You know, with Shea being MVP this year, I can see Cade doing that same thing next year with the Pistons. I think the Pistons might have. I'm gonna be honest. I think Detroit is gonna be the best team in the Eastern Conference next year. I think Indiana will be number two, but I think I got Cade Cunningham winning MVP next year and having like a top two seed team next year. So shout out to Cade. Again, hopefully y'all enjoy the video, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe if you're new, man. I'm gone.